Now from Progressive Field here in Cleveland, MLB The Show has Thursday night baseball. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cleveland Indians. Rocket Rodriguez looks to push his all-time hit streak record to even greater heights. Next. Jose Arena will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Settling in now, Rocket Rodriguez, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place in this game's history.
A ball and a strike now. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. While his hitting streak might be drawing most of the attention, some might not realize he's hitting for real power as well, slugging over 500 for the season. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 35 now on the season. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
In now, Edwin Dawson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Dawson.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left.
Ready to take his hacks again. Rocket Rodriguez, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Now in the box, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Herrera. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can...
At the plate, Manuel Herrera. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arm.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rocket Rodriguez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside, 3-0 now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it comes on 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Rodriguez aboard here at first with nobody out. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Standing in, Ernest Lorenz. He flew out in his last at bat.
Ernest Lorenz.
The 1-2. Runner goes for third. And he popped him up. Garcia is there. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Nothing. Leading off the inning, Manuel Herrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Rodriguez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now to the plate, Rocket Rodriguez. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
TJ Clone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he's safe.
Yeah, great
Boy,
job.
is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Row. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Now batting.
Standing in, Ernest Lorenz. He's 1 for 4 for the game. And there he goes towards second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Rodriguez, the runner at third. Home is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away.
The bat, number 10.
So stepping in, Marcus Semien. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your... Now at the plate, Andreas Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Garcia.
This one's flared out toward left. Rodriguez moving in. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. So coming to the plate, Justin Ulrich. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth.
Ulrich.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Rodriguez going back. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, boy, what a different ballpark.
The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game. Joel Hara, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. And now for the Angels, Rocket Rodriguez, already holding the all-time hit streak record. He continues to carve out his place in the game's pantheon right here.
You know, Matty, whatever happens in this guy's career, regardless whether he becomes a superstar for 15 years or fizzles away, this mark will always stand. It will always be something that other players chase. Children will learn about it in textbooks. This guy has certainly etched his place.
Stepping in, Edwin Dawson, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rodriguez is right there, 2 gone. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Into the box, Don Nielsen. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-2. And this is in the air now out to left. Simeon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. Rocket Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Right down Main Street. Caught. So striding in, Rocket Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Row, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started to start it off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher that would create such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Stepping up now, Ernest Lorenz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 1-0. Ready now, Rocket Rodriguez. He singled his last time up.
Rocket Rodriguez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. In there, strike 1. Swihart on third. Garcia over at second. Doyle at first. 2 out in the inning. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And it's 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. Digging in now, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, and it's even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty here with nobody out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he...
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. And now they've got him picked off. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. The tag, and he is out.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
For the victorious Angels, 4 runs, 12 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of Saturday Night Baseball is on the air. Coming to the plate now, Rocket Rodriguez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Their count now at 2-2. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is striding in for the Indians. Michael Brantley, he enters play, hitting in the 260s for the year. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rodriguez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, they really need Michael Brantley to turn it around. He went 0 for 4 last game, and I just didn't like the way he went about it. It looked like they completely overpowered him, and that's not something we're used to seeing out of this guy. Hopefully, he'll be able to put that behind him.
Rodriguez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jeremy Hellickson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. That's popped up. Rodriguez moving in. 1-run score. The throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, this one's a long way from being open.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rocket Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground-down victim last time. And he's back easily. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. In now for Cleveland, Derek Villalona. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
Rodriguez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center. So striding forward now, Rocket Rodriguez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Gildehaas at second with 2 down. To first.
Come on, get out.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's Michael Brantley, and they're runners at the corners now.
Michael Brantley.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Rodriguez is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in, Rocket Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Rodriguez.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And he misses 2-1.
2-1.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Cleveland took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. We're set for Sunday afternoon baseball from Progressive Field in Dallas. Striding into the box, Rocket Rodriguez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2. But if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
The 2-1 is a low changeup that's laid off.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. That one cut through the sky like a hot knife through butter. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching.
Ready to take his hacks again, Rocket Rodriguez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. McAllister uses a split-finger fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. 1-1 the count. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, The first base.
Here's C.J. Cron now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hits this one hard the other way. One there. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up. Now batting, Derek Villalona. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Striding in once again, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we take a look at the Angels team leaderboard, you see there he's currently leading the ball club in that category. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
He's running. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
now
Derek Villalona. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Villalona.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rodriguez on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Rocket Rodriguez. He singled his last time up.
Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fouled off. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. C.J. Cron is on deck. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup, or do you stay with the heater?
That ball's foul.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his. The 7th inning of work. Ready once again, C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Leading off the inning, Pedro Montano, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Rodriguez is right there as he puts it away. Nope. So digging in now, Rocket Rodriguez. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Rodriguez is, get this, slugging over 700. That's a number almost unheard of. So if you can help it, don't miss any of his at-bats. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-3 ball game.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
The first baseman.
Into the box now, C.J. Cron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you outed.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Stand up, stand up.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little two-out lightning could turn into something big right here with the runner being in motion. Batter finds a knock, and now we got first and third and damage on the way.
So here is Avisail Garcia, and their runners at the corners now.
Avisail Garcia.
The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Angels get just. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Justin Ulrich. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Rodriguez racing back. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next.
Let's play ball.
Now at the plate, Rocket Rodriguez. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. Here's the first pitch to him. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. 0-1, here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back on the south side, second inning coming up, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Haig, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Rodriguez comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ready now for L.A. Rocket Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away. Digging in, Rocket Rodriguez. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strike. Stepping up with the plate, Rocket Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
He struck him out. The third. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Garrett Haig. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Simeon shading to his right, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Digging in, Rocket Rodriguez. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one, high and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. 38th home run of the season for him, and it's now 6-4.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Rodney Faust gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch
Batting
repertoire,
third.
right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 2-2, and he got him. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Blake Swihart is looking to turn it around right now. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal.
Stepping into the box, Rocket Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. 3 runs already home here. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 the count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch, and it's full now. 3-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
C.J. Cron.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll... Into the box now, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. Fouled away. the next 3-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Julian Delgado, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only one. The 0-1 offering pulls this one in the air out to left. Rodriguez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Nick Castellanos now, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the digging in the switch hitter, Rocket Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
C.J. Cron.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in once again, Ernest Lorenz. He singled his last time up. Gildahoff at second. Rodriguez at first. 1 gone. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Delgado is there, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Nothing more in the Angel ninth. Last chance now for the White Sox. They trail here 3-0.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Los Angeles Angels led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
3 runs, 11.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Chicago White Sox. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Juan Cordova is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. Dan, any thoughts?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Get here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Gone in order.
Batting 5th, the 3rd baseman, Manny.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by... That ball was crushed. Now at the plate, Rocket Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Pulled toward right center field. Valentin is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. Now at the plate, Rocket Rodriguez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure
it's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The relay. The tag, and he's nabbed trying for two. Up next for Chicago, number 7. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Rodriguez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Rocket Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Playing 11.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lays off the split finger that time. 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The next 3-2. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Striding forward now is the DH, Simon Levin. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in and looking for more, Rocket Rodriguez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Livingston, a right-hander going 6'5". He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract.
Beat it out. Come on. He can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. 5-2 the final today. The Los Angeles Angels rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Garrett Cole. Friday night baseball now from the Big A, Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee.
Ball 4, take the day. You're out.
Stepping in, Rocket Rodriguez. Couple of hits in 5 trips to the plate for him back on Wednesday.
Rodriguez.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think yesterday's loss should be a focus on this team whatsoever. I think they showered that one off. They had a big winning streak coming into their last game. Dropped that one, but let's see if they start another winning streak today.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, C.J. Cron. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in... Coming to the plate now, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut. He's looking to do damage.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Rocket Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Angels held in check there, but they're in front 4-0. Next up for the A's, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Ready for another shot now. Rocket Rodriguez. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth.
Rodriguez.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Time now for the A's Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of guys making some noise in the... Striding in for Oakland, Brandon Drury. It was a walk in his last trip.
Drury.
Swinging a looper to left. Rodriguez sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Carlos Sanchez.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rodriguez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Rocket Rodriguez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull the bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
1-0 the count. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Barrera is there. 2 gone. Now in the box, Darren Barrera. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Rodriguez coasts under it. 1 out.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well at all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. Now from the Big A.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Rodriguez.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now, Victor Estrada, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Estrada.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. This is in the air to left field. Rodriguez is under it. He's got it 1 away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense.
Stepping into the box, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Cole leads off first with 1 away. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Ready with the 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on. Standing in, Thomas Pesky. He singled his last time up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rodriguez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at third, 2 men are out, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yomer Sanchez. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Rodriguez. He hauls it in, and the potential. At the plate, Rocket Rodriguez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter what.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Solo shot here to left. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Angels have taken a 3-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Victor Estrada. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. This is in the air to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Now a long throw to third. And it's too late as he's in there. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with. Standing in, Alan Choi.
Shortstop, Alan Choi.
The 3-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Rodriguez. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. So stepping in, Rocket Rodriguez.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now at the plate, Thomas Pesky. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Pesky.
The set and the 2-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Rodriguez ranging back. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Afternoon. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Daryl Zeminski. And Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Rodriguez looking up. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. Now the A's designated hitter, Ethan Finch, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game.
Now to the plate, Rocket Rodriguez. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Rodriguez.
From the belt, the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
Pick up the ball.
In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
So a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Martin Doyle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. On the ground to the right side.
All right, he's up.
A diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Batting fifth.
And now for the Angels, Marcus Semien. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So coming to the plate, Darren Barrera, 0-for-1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Rodriguez has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Into the box, Rocket Rodriguez. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home is a fastball that misses. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center.
Come on, come on,
Yang
come on, come on.
will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Angels leave 1. They still trail it here 3-1. Stepping in, Victor Estrada. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Victor
That's
Estrada.
popped up. Semien onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Digging in to try it again, Thomas Pesky swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rodriguez will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So striding in, Thomas Pesky. He's 0-for-1 thus far.
Thomas Pesky.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is lifted in the air out to left. Rodriguez moving forward. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up now, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. Soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
3-1 the count now. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. Lorenz gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Pulled toward right center field. Yang is there, and he has it for the first out. Daryl Zeminski will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a two-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Rodriguez looks up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Ready now, Rocket Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Martin Doyle waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in now, Rocket Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes. 2